month for the deafness as well in the community and the culture. And also, I'm making this month official month for September. Take a man on a date month. Okay, so date month. So it's official today. This month. But I know Sabrina already is kind of like opposed to it. She's old fashioned, and she wanted to be asked first. That's it. She's already in the single mode. Okay. So now you heard it from here, okay? So all right, thank you for coming, and thank you, Sabrina. I really appreciate for coming and out of your time. I know you've been busy a lot, going to different events, going to socializing, and
Yes.
also your dedication at work as
Yes.
well. And I would like to talk about uh, an event that you went, and tell me about how was it, okay? So tell me what the reunion at Chivo was about.
Oh, that right there. Um, well, the Chivo reunion is basically people that have families that come from the east, that historical part that they called Barrio Chivo. You know, there's a story behind that, and every year they have something. The committee has a family event. You know, communities invited, other families that grew up together that come from that neighborhood at one time. It's a historical neighborhood at one time, you know. I mean, nowadays, so just recapping of history of those families and inviting other people to share those memories. You know, I invited some friends, you know, um, and they came and basically tell them that my family came from there. You know, when they first came to Stockton from El Paso, Texas, a lot of people from Texas came to that area. So us kids our generation's trying to keep it alive. So there's food, dancing, good times, you know.
Well, it's all happiness and all, get with like a mariachi,
Yeah,
with
we
the
had
salsa,
Grupo Carillo.
carillo.
There's
Wow.
seven, I think seven brothers, you know, and
Uh-huh.
they're really good. I remember one of them. It was funny because I told him, I remember you. You work at DVI, you know. He started laughing.
What did that mean?
He's a correctional officer.
Oh, the correction
Yeah,
offer. Okay.
yeah, and stuff. So I remember him and stuff.
Good stuff. Oh,
Yeah.
good. So, how long did it take? Why is that important to them every year to have that reunion? Why?
Well, it's sharing memories. A lot of the people from that neighborhood died off,
The
but
neighborhood, you talk about Stockton.
no, Barrio Chivo, yeah, on the east side.
The
That neighborhood when it existed.
Okay,
So it's
when-
families. It started off with a group of men that were friends that always got together, and when they tore it down, they wanted to keeping it together. They bring their families and stuff,
Okay.
and just keep it going. You know how they used to meet together and take pictures, drink together, or whatever they were doing. Because I was a little kid. I was little when the guys still were meeting in the alley. You know, a bunch of us have a lot of memories. Our fathers going to Big Tony's house and going in the alley, and you know our dads were partying, and you know don't tell your mom and give us candy to be quiet. But anyways, a lot of us, some of us didn't. Some of us didn't experience it, but I know I did, and we grew up together. So the Chivo reunion is to keep those families going, sharing ideas, sharing. But anybody, like I said, everybody's welcome to come. You know, it was known as a close knit community where everybody knew everybody. It was safe. You didn't have to lock your doors. Families of Italian descent, African American, Native American. Matter of fact, Mr. Borges, Steve Borges, his family, our family knows each other. So there's a lot of big families that came out of there that, you know, us kids we know their kids.
Oh, wow.
So it keeps going.
Oh, that's awesome. So they have it the same on
At the end of August.
in August, and then
Yes,
at the end of the
food.
summer and the
Yes.
fall, something like that.
At the end, well, actually, towards the end, you know, just having a good time, reminiscing. You know, old photos. My father-in-law has a picture that he has when he was a little boy. What's funny is, my ex-father-in-law, when I married his son, I didn't know my grandmother, sister, and him were good friends.
Oh, really?
So going to the reunion, you find out a lot of information.
Uh-huh.
You know, because you know, I say my father-in-law used to invite me, even though I used to go with my father too. But then he stopped for a lot of years. So you start seeing that, how everybody connected at one time.
So now you get that rekindle bond, and people like pass away, and some are alive, some are married, some are having kids. So it's kind of like
Keep growing.
so growing and kind of keep the memory alive and,
Yeah.
and keep the reunion together, right?
Yes, the memory alive of when they grew up there and how those men, like I said, that's how it started. Those men, they were friends. They're offsprings.
Okay.
You know,
Well, all right. So how many offspring do you have, Sabrina?
in that area.
I mean,
Oh,
whatever.
I'm-
You're a mom, right?
Yeah. Oh, I have 3 children.
You got 3 children.
Yes, I have
So
3
to the people that knew you when they're young, they already talk. Oh, Sabrina, how many kids do you have?
Yes,
So
all
they
the
kind
time.
of like get in,
Yeah.
get like a connection, right?
Yes, and
Cool.
they'll say things about my grandmother or how there's my great grandmother, you know, because I'm not side of town. I mean, there's a lot of families, but I come from the Flores, Zaragoza, and Rodriguez family.
So that's like a
family.
clan.
Yeah.
The clan. Oh, that's awesome. Now let me go to the next one. I know you can have. What time is it? 3:30. So what about the powwow? How was the powwow the first day? I thought the first day I wanted to go the first day, but I thought it was on a Saturday. I didn't.
Yeah.
And then I saw somebody started blasting on Facebook. It was Friday.
Yeah, it started on Friday. It's
So
always
I
a 3-day
missed it.
weekend.
Yeah, but I did not know. I wanted to be there on the first day of powwow, and I was looking forward to it on a Saturday, the video, you know.
Yeah.
But it already started on Friday. I'm like, what? Friday? I didn't know. That's the first time I ever seen it
Yeah,
done on
6
Friday.
to 10. Well, it always has. That's why that was the video I put out.
Okay, yeah, that's,
You know,
that's,
yeah.
that's what I find
'Cause-
out.
Yeah, you know what's nice Friday, but it's always, I figured if I put the video out, that then it gives everybody time to know what's going on,
Uh-huh.
you know. And because I was there too, I like to show, you know, I'm a cultural educator with Stockton Unified Native Program, but
Uh-huh.
I've always, even with the Chivo, that's history. I've always been fascinated with culture and history.
Wow.
So-
So, what's unique about culture and history? Are they both the same or they're kind of
Well,
different?
they connect you to who you are.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like with me, I'm from Stockton, you know, originally from the south side, but my family's originally from El Paso. You know, my dad's side, the Flores side.
But when they well, okay, but your dad and your mom were married in Paso and moved to.
No, my grandparents are from El Paso,
Oh, okay.
and they moved to Stockton. Well, their family first came over here, then they followed
Got it.
to
Okay.
Stockton because of the field working. I come from a family of field workers.
You know something about field? I've been hearing a lot about people farming in the field, and I really am thankful for them. Really,
Yeah.
really am thankful for them. Like I had a dream about just one day I go and shake their hand, like thank you for putting food in our table.
Yeah,
You know, but a lot of people don't want to admit they're a farm worker. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They're either ashamed about it or stigmatized it. Oh, they're working in the field, and that to me that is a job. Nobody in America that's born here will never want to work in the field.
no. But you know, I'm proud because
Yeah.
when my family moved over here from El Paso, my dad, his brothers, they're not from Mexico.
Uh huh.
You know, I'm not saying it in a disrespectful way, but
Right.
they're not. They were hard workers. They worked in the fields. My mom's side too. My mom's not from Mexico. You know, but those work ethics passed down to someone like
Yeah.
me. That's why
They
I'm a
have good
workaholic.
work ethic.
Yeah,
Very.
workaholic.
And that's why I appreciate them. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I really appreciate their work ethic and their dedication. They have to get up at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning
Yeah.
from the heat and all that stuff. That's called dedication and sacrifice.
Yeah.
To help their family to
No,
see.
my father, like he said, when everybody in Chivo back then, he said majority of it. This is his story, you know. I can't speak for nobody else, but
Okay.
they would catch trains, you know, sleep in the park benches, you know, always looking for work if the fields wasn't an opportunity, you know. Back then, you know, my dad said that it was very poor, you know, shack homes, you know. But I'm basically proud of where I come from because of, you know, the worth ethics, you know, and being proud of who you are. You know, we might come from a poor family, but we have common sense, you know,
Right.
not to steal, rob, hurt people. A lot of morals and values come, even though sometimes,
More is very good.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't have more nowadays.
yes,
They have like respect on it to the elder,
hmm
you know, and common courtesy. to the people.
Yes.
You know, they don't have no more.
Those
no more.
old ways, I mean, coming from poor people, I mean, I've learned a lot. You know, my parents, like I said, my parents were, my dad especially, was dirt poor. But like for the powwow, you know, a lot of times people come, and that's cultural event. It's sharing our culture, but at the same times, there's traditions and there's certain things you cannot do when you come into a powwow not knowing. You know what I mean? Like, you know, touching the regalia, not calling it a costume. You know, but that's our responsibility as Native Americans to teach. To
So in
educate.
other words, okay, you just hit something that I didn't realize, that you don't call the person that wears those costumes. What do they call that?
Regalias.
Regalian.
Yeah,
Okay, remember everybody, regalian.
a lot of natives get upset, but we got to understand. We got to take responsibility. A lot of people that are non-native or
But people are very considerate, want to learn, but you have to correct them while their interest,
Yeah.
curiosity is there. Not to demean them, like,
No,
oh, how dare
there's a
you're
way to
ignorant,
do
you're
it.
ignorant, but don't get
Yeah.
offended, but maybe they didn't know.
Yeah,
but you teach
exactly.
them, you know.
Yeah, that's where the education part comes from. You know, like
Right.
I said, you know, I've always loved culture and history and, you know, understanding. So for these events, that touches bases. You know, that's something I'll always be involved in. And then we got the Tequila Festival.
Yeah, how was that?
You know, I have a good time. I'm very, very fortunate to meet some nice people that throw it. I mean, everybody has their opinion, you know, but for me, hey, they're good people. They're from, you know, Stockton right away. You're a newcomer right away. You're taking
Right.
the money.
Right, that's true.
You know, but hey, I don't see nobody else doing it from Stockton. But anyways, my opinion.
Okay.
And Tequila Fest was nice. I liked it. The music, you know, people having a good time. A lot of people don't know tequila is really medicine.
Well, I didn't know. I was
Take it
I was at the waterfront, and I was out in the pool with my sister, and I heard that music. I go, God, they keep playing the best music, like the funky music.
Yeah.
They had a drum. That was really good.
And when the bands were cool too, I didn't even know. I took a picture. I was over there kicking it with Sheila's brother.
No
Juan
way,
Escobedo.
Chile. Oh,
Juan Escobedo. Because I'm a type of person, you know, when you come from a background you don't have nothing, you really don't care who it is. If
Right.
they're cool, you're cool with them. You know, so I met some nice band members. One of them was saying, come backstage. You take pictures with back there because I was at the beer booth. Maybe that's probably why, huh?
yeah, I get some free there.
And they're gonna be my friend. But no, they were very nice. You know, I had a good time. I'm a people person.
How long was the event started? From the whole Saturday?
Yeah, it was I was there from maybe 11:30 to 9 o'clock at night.
Oh my God! So they
Yeah.
have band changes,
Yeah,
right?
band changes. I couldn't really. I went over there for a minute because I did help somebody with their drinks.
Uh-huh.
You know, they had like 6 drinks, so I went over there. But they were having a good time. You know, music and enjoying themselves, and I really liked it. And me being able to participate in a Stockton event, you know, because I'm from here, it's cool. You know, it's like. And then I had my cousins with me and my good friends. We were having a good time, you know.
I know what's your cousin's name? You're always in the picture with her all the time. She's blonde, very pretty. You're always with her. She had white. She's kind of white, but I think she had I think her son passed away not to go.
Oh yeah.
It's
How
on
long
Facebook.
ago?
Huh?
Probably my sister.
Is that your sister?
Probably.
Did I met your sister right here?
Yeah, that's her.
That blonde one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What's her name
Well, she's
again?
always changing her hairstyle. That's why.
But she's I love her content. Her Facebook, she's always talking about family unity, talking about memory about her kids.
Yeah,
she's like, wow. I get emphasize where she's coming from.
Yeah, I mean, because it's. I mean, I don't know the feeling, but they say to lose a child is the worst feeling ever. You never get over it.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Especially your mom, your dad, you know, especially
Yeah.
close nets, close to you so much that you're in your life a lot for advices and, you know, get you out of trouble.
Yeah.
All those things, they make all those sacrifices for you, you know, and I definitely, it's almost the same.
Yeah,
I
'cause she
love my
belongs to
nephew.
something. She belongs to an organization. Her and my cousin, Trina Torres. Something about victims of violent crime. You know.
Oh, yeah.
They're very active. Matter of fact, the other girl too with me, Thies. Her too. She's the one with the long hair, black. Sometimes I take pictures with her too. She's, a lot of these women, they have suffered a loss.
Oh yeah.
That's my sister.
That's your sister.
Mm-hmm.
She don't even look like you.
Ooh, my daddy had different women. We're telling all the secrets now.
Oh man. Yeah, she's a wonderful lady. I like her. She's
Yeah.
really cool. I know that she
I don't like to say half. I don't like to say half.
I don't like call. I have a half sister
Yeah.
too, but I don't call her half. I call her blood sister because it either come from blood run go to my dad or my mom. Either way.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, like I said, Tequila Fest. We had a good time. Music. Everybody's there's food. Just seeing a lot of people I knew.
Okay. Now last one. We're about 10 minutes going. I think it's 3:08. What about the Chicano reunion, the Betty's event?
Oh, Betty's event was
How
nice.
was it? I didn't get a chance. I was really sick that day. So.
You know what? I'm just thankful to have things here in this town.
Okay.
Very thankful. Everybody complains. I used to always hear there's nothing to do in this town. Well, there's things happening. That's why I go out there.
I heard that all the time.
I don't want to say it in a wrong way. There's a lot of things to do. You just got to get involved.
Yeah, because people don't want to be around people that are social, not like to talk.
Yeah.
They just want to party. They want to do their thing.
There's things to do.
Yeah.
We got to make the best of it. And like I was at the car show Saturday. In Sherlock.
Okay.
Why? Because I wanted to go see Mariah Avila.
Maria Avila, okay.
Mariah Avila. She's a car show singer.
I said Mariah. I thought you meant Mariah Carey.
No, she's a car show singer. She sings Hypnotize. I like her.
Oh, really?
And my friend Sammy Corona gave me a ticket, and I used that. Took my daughter.
Wow.
She's what you call a car show singer. Sings oldies. I like oldies.
I love oldie too.
Yeah.
I like the Take Your Time. Ba, 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 boom.
So I went over there, so I'll make my rounds, go over there, go real quick, and then go over here, and but like I said, there's things to do. We just gotta, I don't know.
We need some more advertising. I think there's not enough people produce content. I know visit Stockton, try as much as they can to do with the Miracle Mile and other stuff to promote.
Oh, what's his name, Delmer? He does car shows too.
Really?
Delmer, the one that comes here sometimes. He had one the day of the Tequila Fest. I wanted to make it. He had it over here by off of Wilson Way by Bradford. But I didn't make it because I was still over there, And my plan was to go from the Tequila Fest to the car show that he had.
Okay.
But then they had that. What's it called? Gloves on. That's another one. You guys didn't even know about it, huh?
No.
I forgot gloves on something, but it was a cause for get kids out there. There's I think a boxing tournament. Me and the girls went over there to volunteer, but we didn't stay that long because then we went to Tequila Fest.
They have boxing tournament. I remember that.
Yeah.
They I think you post that.
Yeah, with the gloves thing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because we were gonna volunteer there. Well, we did for a minute, and we left because they had enough people. But if you really think back, this town would take it back like boxing. Like my dad and his brothers were boxers. So this was a boxing town. So if we take it back and try to bring some old, I remember going to tournaments, boxing tournament, always, because like I said, my dad was a boxer, but in Europe, in the military.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
My dad was doing that.
This Cohort got so much history, so much enrichment. That's why I wanted to have her here because she'll answer the questions that people need to hear.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, he was over there, but my uncles were boxers over here in the States. But like I said, my cousin, one of my uncles, he always boxed downtown all the time, and I've always seen that my dad sparring and everything, and he used to always tell me this is a boxing town.
But did he ever get you involved in boxing, like a girl boxer?
No.
Oh.
But when we were kids, we had to learn how to fight.
Really?
And I hated it.
Oh my God.
I didn't like hitting the head. And we didn't fight girls. We fought our boy cousins.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Did they let you win?
No.
Oh, sorry.
Let me tell you, I didn't like it. I talk about it sometimes because when people find out my dad used to box, and And my dad had a brother that was a professional boxer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You got a history of
boxing.
boxing.
My grandfather, in Texas, my grandfather, one of his brothers was professional too. No, all of them boxed. Come from a boxing and military family.
Wow. So are you from a military family also?
Yeah.
Oh, like your uncle was in the
my
Navy?
uncles, my dad. Nobody was in the Navy, just Marines, Army, and Air Force.
Do you ever go to the veteran foreign affair?
No.
You know, they have. I just signed up for that.
All I ever watch is when I go to my dad's. When I grew up watching war movies.
But you could be a member. But
Tora.
Oh, really?
Documentaries of war, Vietnam. Yeah, I grew up.
That's a lot. That's pretty good. So we need to talk about that. Is your dad still around?
Yes, he is.
Well, we need to get him over here and talk about old ancient history.
Oh yeah, he's good.
Does he like to talk about it, or he just don't want? He doesn't.
I don't know on air, but my dad does like to talk. That's what he does. That's all he talks about.
Oh, I gotta get him over here.
Like the Chivo reunion, I tell him, "Come on, let's go. You know, your family's from there. Oh, they're all dead."
Being negative.
Well, because he likes to be home.
Yeah, a homebody.
Yeah, he likes to be home.
But you're not. But you know, there's a lot. When a man gets to a certain age, they just don't want to go out. They just like to be a homebody. They just want to stay home.
But we were younger though. He did take us.
Of course.
A lot of things. Yeah.
Because you're young, you want to get out of the life, keep them busy. You know, get them motivated. But when you get older, you don't have no energy.
Yeah. No. It's
Don't you have a lot of energy with your daughter?
Yes, I do. They don't want to go nowhere.
You're out
I
energy
have to
now?
beg them. Oh. Come on, no, because you like to stay out all night. Like rooftop. Sometimes I tell them to come with me over there.
Oh, I've never been to the rooftop.
And they have a couch. You could bring your kids. No, they say they don't want to go because I'll stay out too long.
Okay.
But I want, dancing is recreational. Dancing is not
work.
Well,
to
no.
me, it's work when I'm dancing.
A lot of people think, those bars and stuff where it's negative,
They don't want to move. They don't want to move nothing. Just kind of let it move.
It's socializing.
Yeah.
It's socializing. But everybody has their opinions. But yeah, then I went after that. Before that, I did go to the Chicano thing that Betty had. Yeah, I had a good time.
Did a lot of people show up there?
You know what? I think there would have been more. But this city's in fear.
Oh, really?
Supposedly, because of all the shootings and stuff. But
because the garlic festival, right? They're afraid that what a lot of people there do when there's more gathering. They'll be like, look at the one in the theater last couple of days. Oh my God, that's terrible.
You know what? I don't really watch TV only if it's movies because the media does scare people.
Oh yeah, I'm to the point every time I get urges.
Yeah.
Every second, unexpected, if I hear something word and like I was walking from here.
Mm-hmm.
I got scared. I was like, what am I scared about? So I'm like, wait a minute, this is too much. This is too much. Adrenaline coming on my, But as far as that goes, how do you feel about your first cohort tip for today? What do you like about it?
I didn't know what I was getting myself into. No. But it's okay. I like it. If it's gonna be awareness to what's happening in this town, informational, I'm all for
But I also you're involved in candidacy. You're involved with school.
You know what candidacy? Like what? I know.
I think Taryn West.
Yes, I know. You know what? I really never been a political person. But because he's a friend.
You know how?
Yeah, I've known him for a couple years.
Wow.
My ex, that's his good friend too.
Okay.
And I got to meet Terrence, and I got to meet he's a genuine person. I didn't ever think that he was gonna run for anything, but he is a friend. I'm not the type to. I don't know nothing about politics and all that. I just know people change when they get in certain positions.
Yeah, they do, and they have to go to their own staff routine. When I went to the school board, they told me the first thing that Dr. Diabo was there.
Oh yeah.
And I got my first meet and greet, the staff, his cabin and everything. And he said, first of all, you represent the people that vote you in, you represent them.
Yeah.
But who pays you? Us, the superintendent.
Yeah.
So we would like to have a partial consideration from the board. that what we do is right, what they think is wrong. They were kind of like, what? And, and here I'm learning that they try to change the board when they go to the meet and greet.
Yeah.
No,
I know. I heard a lot of things. Like with him, like I said, I know him as a person. He does really want to help South Stockton. He does really want to help the disadvantaged areas that have been neglected. Like I said, I don't even think his district's east side, but he's willing to do something, for those families. I seen a man that you go to. He accepts you for who you are.
Yes.
He doesn't.
But even but I know his Dr. Diavo that he went. His wife had died. His daughter's disabled, and Superintendent Dr. Gauna, her daughter was disabled, and he understand where I was coming from. I was running for.
So you have a connection with.
I had a connection with both of them, and he gave me a foot. He gave me like an opportunity to be part of the Peak Poster contest.
Represent the people with disabilities.
Like they were there, and also got some school, get involved. So they really helped me out for the Lion. So. And I thank them for that.
Yeah.
Now to find out that Dr. Gown is a superintendent now. And one thing about his history, he used to be a custodian.
Yeah.
I would admire by his dedication. Where you're coming from, just because you're a child don't mean nothing. Mm-hmm. If you want to progress.
It has to be within,
Yeah.
But like I said, Terrence, he was a friend, and it's, I'm not the type to really. Anybody that I'm close to, I know personally needs my approval, or I know that they're
approval. Oh, by the way,
not approval. I shouldn't say it like that. I'm sorry. No, but he's a good dude.
Like put a trust on it. They're gonna do a good job.
Yeah. And if he doesn't, we tried. I don't know the other candidate. I barely met him at the Chivo reunion.
Did Gina contact you?
Yeah. See, I know her from way back too. See, like with her, if I support her up, it's not because I'm a political person and I like her speech. I know her. She's good. She means what she says.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great. Well, thank you, Sabrina. We're gonna talk more about it. Next Saturday. I'm gonna have a show. Hopefully Katrina come and talk about whatever she's doing this week will impact us, and I'll probably bring some project from guests, and you hope to bring some guests.
There's something coming up too.
Okay.
That day I went to, I don't know if you guys heard about it, Pedal for Peace.
Pedal for Peace.
No, it happened a while back.
Oh no, I haven't heard that.
Oh well, anyways, I think it's the same guys. Okay, let me see. I have the.
While you're looking for it, Edward, can you talk about the Black Day? Yesterday you were at?
See, I was
talking about a little bit of that
one.
for a minute.
I can talk about that for a quick second, though. I have to let you know we do have to wrap this up pretty soon.
It'll be the last one.
So I was over there at Black Family Day yesterday over at Weber Point with Chef Tobias Cooks. We had a booth out there for the radio station, and I helped Chef out with a cooking contest that was going on over there. It was very fun. It went pretty well. We were able to hand out some flyers, and it was a pretty fun event. Very good.
Okay. So, meantime, can you you got it?
Yeah, it's called this Saturday. Somebody sent it to me. Stockton Cycle Show, 3rd Annual Taco Ride at Victory Park, September 7th. Starts at 10 a.m. So I think it's kind of like that, just
so
where
you have to put money into it? It's free?
No, it doesn't say. I'm sure it's free.
Oh, it's $1 for raffle. Okay, it's Saturday, September 7th. Taco is donation welcome. And everybody can be proceeds go to the fundraiser, to the event. All right, thanks so much. Thanks for watching the Vigil show. Thank my co-host Sabrina Flores for recap for last week's event. Well, I'm happy that she went because I was really sick that part of the week anyway, of that month anyway. So thanks for watching and have a great Saturday. Take care. Bye-bye.